Hello, and welcome to Episode 7 of Controlled Chaos, a 5th edition Dungeons & Dragons podcast where our chaotic characters play through the Sunless Citadel. I am your DM and host Ryan, and I am excited for you to hear today's episode. I'm going to keep this introduction pretty brief, since I do a recap for Danny here at the beginning, since this is the beginning of Session 2, and he missed out on the ending of Session 1. But just for a little context, all of our characters present just finished fighting their way through the Spider Dungeon and are making their way to a decent-sized town known as Oakhurst. So, let's go ahead and let things play out. Here is Episode 7. Thanks for listening. Yeah. So, basically, after you guys' giant bat fight, when you went back, they, the rest of the party went through, reached these old dwarven ruins, and started to inspect and investigate around. Noticed that they had gone through a few different phases where maybe some drow elves had been there for a while, then some human soldiers not too long ago that were doing experiments. They went into a research library, dug around, and found this puzzle having to do with the dwarven statue. They had 7 minutes to do it, and they barely got it done. It's 6 minutes and 47 seconds, so they pulled it off. The problem was no one knew Dwarvish, so then they had to decode it and do the whole thing and mess with the statue to get the secret door to open. They went down sneakily and came across this skeleton. Gary. And he very stealthily as a paladin somehow went in and stole his sword and shield and just whipped in and out. And then, so Gary had no arms, so then everybody talked to him because they were less afraid of him. Krusk doesn't trust him at all. He's this, scientist guy who used to be a soldier who's got trapped down there because some guy, Carl, messed up the puzzle, so he's been trapped down there for, ever. He's been doing experiments. He came up with the gloves that Logan's character currently has as, kind of a bargaining chip to not get killed.
The skeleton?
Yeah, the skeleton. He's kind of a weirdo in that he doesn't know why he's undead, but he still has his thought processes as a person and tries to emulate being a person by having different patches of skin on him, and when one rots off, he gets a new patch from somewhere.
That's pleasant.
Yeah, so
very charming. I can see the word Carl.
Yeah. So
very charming.
Somehow they persuaded him to go through the rest of the dungeon and help them out, solve the puzzles, and figure everything out. They went through. Krusk went through this door to the control room by using a strength check, and I'm pretty sure he rolled a natural 20. So he instead of knocking the door down, he punched through it and unlocked the door on the other side. Then they went upstairs, found this control room with a bunch of levers, and then an Iron Maiden in the corner. Gary gave them some descriptions of stuff. Logan took it upon himself to figure out how to open the Iron Maiden, and then got another magic item, which was a venomous dagger. And then they tried to figure out the lever puzzle for a while that I wrote, and I couldn't figure it out either.
Absolutely couldn't.
So
you figured it out, Sans. You told us you were going to.
Yeah. I didn't care to. So they went, okay, there's this big main hall that we know is a spider's nest. I guess we'll have to go through there, but we'll try and do it carefully. They went and did a strength check together to open the gate and hold it open for everybody to go through to this giant main hall overlooking the control room. A bunch of spiders. So she went and talked to a baby spider, and the baby spider then told her about the mama and papa big spiders, not to piss them off, and to talk to them and negotiate. So she went and did that. The mama and papa spider talked to her, specifically the papa spider. They were giant wolf spiders, and he, through a lot of persuasion, kind of went okay, I'll help you out with the situation. The main big problem with the situation is somewhere in the dungeon there were these 2 X and Y spiders that were experiments and were these twins to be the ultimate monstrous powerful spider. They're separated right now and they don't want to fight them at the same time because they'll probably die. So through getting Papa Spider's help and Gary's help, they all fought one spider, which was X first. They pulled the levers to let X out. They all fought him together. And they kicked its ass pretty easily, honestly, because he kept doing Ray of Frost and freezing in place and slowing it down. He got through one of its legs. Ellie used a petrification potion she found in Gary's lab to slow him down. He was running like, with Gary from the lever room to get down there. So once X died, Y basically heard about it from like X's final guttural scream, came like swinging in out of nowhere, got surprised around on people and started fighting. They finally showed up, so then it was like 7 versus 1. So I had to inflate health a little bit to keep the fight going.
Papa Spider died.
But yeah, Y got so pissed off at the fact that it was going to die that it started attacking Papa Spider, killed Papa Spider, even though it was part of the deal of like he's not going to die in this battle if he helps. They ended up being Y.
Because Mama Spider came in and fucked shit
up. Once
up.
Papa Spider died, Mama got pissed off, came in, got a really solid hit in on him, even though Papa got no hits on him.
It probably relates to real life.
Yeah. And then Ansel finished everything off with a Ray of Frost. I think he actually Ray of Frosted both spiders and got both of them dead.
It's the last hit that counts.
And then Logan was able to revive Papa Spider.
And then, without even thinking about it, Logan went, like, what was it, lay on hands?
Yep, lay on hands.
Lay on hands, and so he brought Papa Spider back to life. Papa and Mama Spider swarmed him, and we're just, like, making all these sounds. And
yeah, we were afraid that if Papa Spider died, then Mama Spider was going to try to kill us with her army of spiders.
Yep. Exactly, so...
It'll be a real, prisoner of Azkaban by this sword.
Yeah. Yep. So... They were successful. Ansel, using a couple of vials from Gary's lab, extracted venom from both X and Y, so he's X and Y venom right now. And then everybody went and investigated the rest of the dungeon. Specifically, Randall went off and checked out Y's room and found like some other spiders and tubes that were being worked on, dug through the nest and found half of another magic item.
Holy crap!
Yeah, he's like the treasure plunder. He's all
Did
about
you see
that.
any InGen signs while you were there?
All I found was a pack of smokes.
Yeah.
That's alright.
He got 2 cigars.
You had a berserker axe. Did you use it?
No, because it's going to make me go crazy.
Come on, Robert.
It's going to make me go crazy, dude.
Yeah. So he found half of this like cloak, and then Ansel found the other half of the cloak digging around in X's room with like dead corpses and stuff digging around.
Magic napkin.
You two would find it for your little buddies with cloaks.
And because it was only a partial cloak and wasn't big enough for any of them except for Ellie, she took the cloak and dug further in the nest to find any other magic objects because she overheard this kind of like chiming sound. Part of the cloak's powers even go through webs and they don't affect you. So she dug down and found it was like a chime of unlocking. She brought it up, and the sound allowed the exit to finally open up. But now she has this chime of unlocking that she can basically open any lock, magical or not, from up to 120 feet away.
Oh my gosh.
But she only gets 10 uses of it.
Oh,
It's gone. There's no way to
Super OP.
That's badass. I would never want to call it. That's like big fish spiders going on.
Yeah.
And may or may not have found something
Yep.
else.
So I'll let her do that, but she investigated a little bit further on your behalf because you weren't around.
Yep.
And
Because you're my friend.
yeah.
I rolled like a 1 trying to search
Yeah.
for something for you.
So that's about that. I feel like there was one other thing. I mean, Crust dug up some cigarettes, and it was specifically old dwarvish cigarettes, and then like 2 goblin cigars. So that's what he's got.
Where
Where
are they at right now? Like what?
Oh yeah, sorry. So they go through the exit, and then they finally see light for the first time in a while, and notice that they're deep down the earth, and there's this crack above them, and they're in a ravine. They all did a perception check, and Ansel heard a voice coming from up there from a halfling guy named Bjorn. He basically notified Ansel that they had a town up there if they needed a rest, and that he had been waiting for other people, but they were the first people that he had seen in a long ass time.
Specifically that druid with the frog.
Yeah.
He was
He
looking
had
for him. He was told by him to wait for him.
Yeah. Yep.
Oh my gosh, you know what? I forgot all about my missions that I was doing last time. the searching for the guy with the frog, that's right. And then looking for,
There's an apple.
Little bee halfling's wife's name. Belmore.
Belmore.
His wife's name is
Cruella. Yeah.
All I wrote on my character she's 2 gold rings. Awesome. Is there a tavern that's at
Yeah,
City
I'll give you, Bjorn will give you guys a map, and then there are actual
I have it in my
locations you
bag.
can all check.
Okay.
Some will have more stuff than
Yeah.
others.
But I also need to change.
I might nudge you guys in certain directions if I think there's something relevant to your character.
So we have a
but
pencil I can use really quick.
I don't have a pencil.
I was unsure how to
Yeah,
initiate
change this too.
things
This is
for
the
your
plus
character
nine. This is the
specifically
plus
because it sounds like you have a pretty specific idea. So if you're at the bar or something, you want to get something going, but I'm trying to maybe get side quests going for people who want them at this point. So yeah, that's about it. So basically, they got pulled up, the rest of the party, and they're hanging out in like Bjorn's little carriage, and they're headed towards Oakhurst and having a conversation with him, presumably before they get there.
I can just be at the bar there.
Yeah, you just went like I'm
You
around
beat
guys.
us there, somehow we show up and you're already there, even though you went behind
That's
us.
so funny.
And I've had 4 beers.
Yeah.
I'm already halfway there.
Another little note is that everyone pretty much liked Gary a lot because he was kind of charismatic, except for Krusk. And he kept trying to whittle Krusk down and was like really into Krusk, but Krusk just wasn't having it. So Gary's last promise was like, I'm gonna go off and become stronger and make you like Captain Krusk.
That's amazing.
So,
Yeah.
Did you give him his weapons back?
I did. I
so
absolutely do.
he went back through the
He
tunnel.
helped us defeat Y.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He flamed with Krusk one time to be like,
He
do
did
this
more
thing
damage than
one
that
time.
guy. So,
I put
Without hands?
lay on hands.
No, with he did more damage than you did without hands?
Oh, yeah. No, I gave him back his sword and
Okay.
stuff.
Yeah, he did.
Well,
at
that's
some
crazy.
point.
Just
Yeah, I forgot
massive
that.
skeleton head.
Yeah.
Yeah, weren't you just like, oh, look, they're right here. Oh, look, here they are, Gary.
Yeah.
Gary was like, what?
I had them down there with me forever.
Trying to be sneaky.
So he heard about the yawning portal, so he kind of went backwards, and he might have gone up there. So it's like up to your character if maybe he came across him or not. But Gary's like a loud chattering, like chummy skeleton with different patches of skin, trying to go to the
I
yawning
said
portal.
I met Gary and he told me where you guys were headed.
Oh, nice.
Perfect.
And then that way, that's how I know where
Yeah,
you're
that's
going.
smart.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then the other thing, Logan's character convinced Gary that because he had been gone for 50 years, the world was different, and that there were a bunch of skeletons up there too, like him.
Yeah.
So,
I forgot about
It's
that
for a
line.
surprise.
he's yeah.
He's in for a surprise for sure.
Yeah. But I'm gonna say that Gilroy helped him get back up. I'm gonna make a Gilroy kind of more interesting character that, like, I don't know. He's mysterious. Maybe he's being kind of phony and acting like a fool, but is actually a lot different.
Was he the comedian?
He was
the jokester.
the jokester with like no money paying for your guys' way down the well for some reason.
Okay.
But yeah. Cool. I think that's about it. Except that unless somebody wants to generate a badass like dwarf barbarian name for me real quick, I might just Google one real quick. But I guess it would be proper if you pick. But
No, that's fine.
do
you want to
Should
we draw a map
Oh.
of the tavern that we're in? Or?
So here, Bjorn, so you guys can look at it and share. Bjorn gave you that map of Oakhurst so you can kind of get an idea where you are geographically and what kind of things are at Oakhurst.
So this is all underground?
No, this is above ground. He pulled you up
Okay,
out of this
this is what
ravine.
I was
Oh, okay,
interested
so
in.
we're back above ground
Yep.
now?
That's why it's probably easy for
Oh,
your
hell
character to
yeah.
get there.
Okay, can I say that Gary was off on his adventures in the above world where I met him instead of
Oh,
meeting him
man.
underground?
Sure.
I hope they treat him okay.
I hope so too.
So when you say we were at the tavern, is that the Old Borean?
Yes.
Okay,
Old
so
Borean.
that's where we're currently at.
Okay. If you guys want to try and work out these like Lego pieces of a tavern for fun, I'll take them to you guys' pleasure.
Yeah.
I'd ignore the size of squares. They don't matter too much because, yeah, it's just, yeah.
It's
Not
a
everything can
tavern.
be perfectly
Yeah.
to scale.
Yep. Because I think this is for like normal grid paper sizes, you know. Basically these.
Oh,
This
you
little
mean that they're
corner.
not like 10-foot long bookcases?
That'd be pretty good.
That would be great.
basically that's set up. And then I'll draw in some lines around it. Oh, fuck. I don't want Corey to eat
Where'd
that.
it go?
Corey.
Oh, it's tiny and brown and the floor is brown.
Corridor, is it a table that we're looking for? Or?
Yeah, a little tiny seat.
Hey, sweet pink and Get up and see Robert.
I
Wow,
think he's
this-
gonna be under our couch.
Yeah, it might be.
Let's scoot back.
All the way there? That'd be impressive. Oh, it's by Robert's foot, right foot.
Oh.
Thanks for stopping that, bud. Yeah, it was probably not the best idea for me to put it near this fold, but I'll make the cutoff right there then. So it is an inn, so there are a bunch of rooms upstairs to enjoy. And then there is another dancer for people's pleasure.
Ooh.
Yeah, that shit.
Mamacita.
Them titties.
No, it's for real.
No, she really got titties.
She even got
Can I,
lipstick on.
Can I roll persuasion to see if when I talk to Gary I convince him to join my circus?
I fucking knew it. I fucking knew it.
You did call it.
I did. Sure, go ahead. Go right ahead. And then you'll get to hear the Gary voice, which is awful and grating.
Oh, dancer is here on the
Yeah,
Oh my gosh, hello.
Esmeralda.
pretty much.
Wow.
If I could do a Southern Belle voice, I would.
Oh my gosh. You painted all these?
Yeah.
Holy crap, look at the bottles too. I want whatever's in that gold bottle back there.
How much gold do you have?
I don't remember how much gold I had. I never wrote it down. So I'm guessing like 1,000.
He's the richest guy.
Nice try.
14 plus.
Oh, shit.
Persuasion is plus 5, so 19.
Gary's like, yeah, I'll join your circus. But I've made a promise to this beautiful pistachio man down in the dungeons, and I have to go and I have to become stronger first. But if I see you guys again on your adventure, I will ultimately join your circus.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, Gary.
Oh,
I already have
Do you
to
reckon-
And then
for
you turn into a skeleton and shake his hand.
I know. That's what I was thinking. I was like, I like the way he's like telling me about his how all the skeletons live in the overworld now, and I'm like, oh really? I look away real quick and then I transform skeleton. Hello.
That's really impressive.
Can I put Gary the Skeleton down as an ally?
Yeah.
Character.
Yeah.
Yes.
Possible circus.
So, you guys have all ended up at the Labor Inn as kind of a good place to like rest. Bjorn just kind of explained to you that there's a few places here on this map that are worth checking out, that there's a temple there, there's the mayor of the town, that overall ever since the tree started growing from down beneath the Summit Citadel, that it's been causing like a lot of economic issues above, it's been causing like monster attacks, and that he doesn't have the full details because he's a buddy of Belmorn's, like a brother, that he came to Oakhurst to try and figure out the situation, maybe help out, because he's a more active participant in all this stuff than Belmorn. So you guys are all here at the inn. There's a dancer, there's a barkeep that I didn't draw or get a mini for yet, so it's fine.
Does the barkeep have pivotal information for us, or can I disguise myself as a barkeep?
You could.
I could be assistant barkeep.
Yeah, you could be the new hire that nobody knows it's you, and they just come in because you're a
Okay.
changeling.
I will be, for all intents and purposes right now, I will be a halfling that is that has an afro, very dark halfling.
All right. What's your halfling's name?
Jerome.
All right, Jerome the halfling greets everyone and go ahead and talk to Hello, everybody! I'm Jerome! Halfling! Let me just sit up on top of this mountain. What can I get you?
I'm gonna order a beer.
What kind of beer would you like, sir?
I don't know. Any type of beer.
You look like somebody who enjoys light beers. Let me go grab one really quick.
This like
I bring you out water with a little bit of food coloring.
Alright, I'm just gonna sip on my food coloring.
How'd you like it, drink?
It's the best thing I've had in days.
Besides spider
Pretty
blood.
heavy, huh? We make it right here in Oakhurst town.
Yeah, local hops.
Oh yes.
Are we the only?
Oakhurst does have good like grains and fields, so.
Are we
is
the
that so?
only patrons in the tavern at this time?
Patrons, yes. Dancers there. The barkeep is nowhere to be seen for some reason.
Well, what are you talking about? The barkeep's right there. He's
Well, no, I'm saying like the owner of the inn and the
Oh,
establishment. Yeah, he's the new hire. He's the intern.
Does he have a name tag that says like, "Hi, I'm in trading"?
Yes,
Please be respectful.
but it's like more like on his forehead because he's so short. He's trying to get on the barrel and really be like, "Hi, I'm Jerome."
Would you like anything, sir?
Certainly, I would like a spirit, if you would.
Alright, I'll get you what he's having.
I'll take my drink and I'll turn over to here and just watch the dancer. Actually, I'll stay at the bar, watch the dancer from the bar.
creepy. I like that.
Dancers are meant to be watched.
Just so you guys know, the dancer is like one of the fairest dancers in the land. She's been working there for about 3 months. She is kind of exotic looking, but kind of sounds like a Southern belle. Her name's Flora.
Southern Belle.
And she's trying to gather you guys around ultimately so you can see her
Well,
show. But,
Kreska's into human ladies.
okay.
He needs someone with a little more meat on their bones.
He needs women who speak in grunts because he can't really read or write or anything.
Also, I can't do a Southern belle accent, so it's gonna be just Southern. So,
Oh,
just so
great.
you guys know.
I can't wait.
I will lean over to Randall and say, check this fancy one out.
Alright, I turn around.
We know where you're going.
Oh, damn.
I walk up behind him, I grab his cloak. Would you like a drink too, sir?
I think I've seen what you have to offer, and I think I'm alright for the time being.
You see my left hand? I actually have a drink right here for you.
Oh, wonderful. And is it the same food coloring water that everyone else has got?
Yeah, but it's got different food.
Oh, if you guys want to
Wonderful
roll
thing.
to notice that your beer just tastes really watery.
Yes, I would like to.
Flat.
I'm assuming perception.
Yeah.
Oh, that would be 20 for me.
Well, Bonzo's catching on. Half-orc can't fucking tell.
Just drinking one small effect, he's gonna start getting drunk.
What about Randall?
It's an 11.
Okay, he's kind of, he's a little curious. He's not quite sure, but
Do
he didn't want one in the first.
I'm looking at my drink with a lot of suspicion.
Oh, a lot of suspicion. Like, you fucking know. But,
I'm like,
I notice
but I'm just trying to turn. Who the fuck would do this?
Hey, Blue, are you gonna drink that?
do I notice his face, like, knowing that, okay, can I crawl up to him and be like, hey, let me get you a real drink on the house if you don't tell him that he is water with food coloring.
make that 2 drinks on the house. You got a deal.
Okay,
Real drinks or
I go back and I get some more of the same drinks, but even more food coloring.
Do I have to roll again?
I mean, yeah. Do it.
A 7.
You're a little suspicious, but you're like, I can't pass up a good deal, so I'll just roll it.
So I just have $3 at this point. I'm like, sure, give me the first one.
All right.
And he's double
No,
flipped.
no, listen.
Okay. I definitely give the dancer a gold.
Now,
Oh, the dancer says,
Yeah,
"Thank you, darling."
I'm gonna face back to the assistant barkeep and just
Of course,
when the
beautiful.
time comes.
The dancer says, "I like you. I love your colors. They're so bright and nice."
Oh, likewise. It's a beautiful dress.
Oh, well, thank you. I made it myself.
You made it yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Do you do this on commission? Do you do this on commission by any chance?
Do what? I'm sorry? Oh, commission. Yeah, I make a lot of different clothing and stuff on the side. We call it Etsy. It's like elves, but I'm not an elf, so it took a lot of work to get certified.
Oh my god.
I also do some other things on the side if you catch me after my dance.
All right, well, I will be here. And I let her go on and finish her dance while I go talk to Ansel.
As a fellow performer, Ellie's just really spellbound by this dancer and is just watching her.
And then I also give a gold to Ellie and be like, just play a song for this beautiful woman.
Oh!
I'll
Try
grab 2 gold.
Get her attention.
Yeah, and then we
Do you know any Kid Rock?
Play the whisper song.
Hey, I do a little.
He's a gnome.
Play the whisper song. You named twins.
Oh, I thought you were saying Careless Whisper.
It's like Careless Whisper.
They call him Kid Rock because he's a little gnome that plays on a rock.
No, all I know is this. I know kind of a melody because, you know, it was like we had a good day. We had a really good day in the dungeon. And so I think this one I'd like to call Today is a Good Day.
Okay.
No! I'm too hungover for this. Ellie's hungover. Nope. It's not happening, sorry.
That's okay. You want to roll to make sure that Ellie In-World plays it?
Yeah, sure. Let's find out. A 5. Yeah.
Oh, she plays about as well as you would play.
Yeah.
That's so nice. I like. What kind of instrument is that?
It's a lute that I found.
Oh, that's an interesting loot.
Thanks.
Yeah, so not being very impressed by Ellie's music, I go to Ansel and I pull out my half a robe and I say, you know, this thing's not really anything I need. I can climb on walls myself. I want to be the center of attention when stuff's happening. So I think you have more use than this. Here you go.
Oh wow!
And
Oh wow! Just so Danny knows, this cloak gives you crazy abilities like being able to climb on walls and ceilings at like a really fast rate. Basically, you combine all the items that he found. It's your spider paladin. Like that's yeah.
And I also say, and I also don't want to. I don't want to. You gotta work this out with Ellie. I don't want any part of this road business.
I think maybe Ellie is just a little too intimidated by how well the dancer is dancing and how great she is. That she's just too intimidated as a performer to perform.
Is Ellie bi? Are we introducing this to her character?
I don't know. She might be.
Oh wow!
But she's just super intimidated.
Then I do turn around and keep watching the dancer though. And not
the
touch
dancer turns around and gives you a little wink.
I wink back.
Oh.
I look up at Jordan across the bar, Ansel across the bar. Once he receives the click, I'm like, you guys are real chummy, aren't you? Would you like a room?
Wait, sorry, I didn't.
Would you like a room?
Oh, yeah, go ahead.
Yeah. How much is a room, Jerome?
With
I knew you. I forget the prices. Let me go ask the owner. And I go across the corner and
Garone's like, how's it going out there?
Hey, girl, we got some people in a room. I forget the prices. How much was it again?
It's 10 silvers a night, so 1 gold a night per person.
Oh.
And if you're wanting to spend a night with, Flora, it's 3 gold pieces, but she's also open to negotiation.
Oh, okay. And you'll be happy to know I'm making so much money off of the beer.
Oh, it's working?
Oh, yeah.
Wow. Yeah, since the goblins have been raiding our fields, we just haven't had the materials. I know you're a new intern, but I'm really glad that you're on board with this plan.
These are goblins? Raiding fields?
I told you this like 10 times, but
I've been drinking
I guess you haven't only been here. You've only been here like a day, so.
Get your own pet. Oh, okay, you said 1 gold for room and 3 golds for floor, okay.
Yeah.
Hey, hello again, so it's 2 gold for the room. And I got a little nice sweet little tidbit for you. If you want a piece of the little dance up, there'll be 4 gold.
You sound like not sort of. What was
4 gold
Go
for
Rome.
Flora?
But for you, I'll make you a deal. 3 gold. For 2 gold for the room. Pay directly to me.
This sounds like a steal. Like I'm taking it.
Big deal.
And I'm now down to 8 gold pieces.
The dancer is starting to move slower, and everybody's starting to feel like her dance is coming to an end. Everybody's breath has been taken away by her movements. They almost seem kind of unnatural, almost martial in a way. She has amazing flexibility in movements like a dancer, but there's another element hidden in there.
Question.
Yeah.
Is this start of a day or end of a day?
I'm gonna say end of a day.
When we
You
arrive.
guys are like mid to late evening, yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. Like when you guys came up, it was sunset, you guys took the carriage, now you arrived. Yeah.
Jerome, are you back at the bar?
Yeah, let me go back. I'm talking to the barkeep real quick. I just told him that we got the gold for the room. We got some renters. I'm just whistling. I take a shot at some of the product. I come back. Hello.
Hello, Jerome. So, tell me, how are things in the city?
Oh, they're pretty great. I'm new here myself. Just been working here. Don't really leave much, you know. You got drink, food, housing all in the same place. Why is there a reason to go?
How did you find yourself in the city, Jerome? You're new here.
Oh, you know, life's hard for halflings. Can't really reach things, so when you find a bar that has decent sized furniture, you gotta stay.
Yeah, I know exactly what you mean.
Ellie nods to that.
What have you guys been doing? What brings you here?
Well, we just stumbled down a ravine. Another halfling friend here helped us up into your city from the dungeons beneath.
Are you talking about baby?
No, not baby.
Baby Beyond?
Yes. Oh, yes. Beyond, yes. Nice fellow. But he did mention that the city has quite a bit of strife.
Oh, you heard about the goblins, eh, mate?
Well, not in specific. We heard that the townspeople have a great many problems and that we should anticipate requests for assistance.
Well, I'll tell you what. I'll give you a little secret for gold.
How about you give me a secret and I continue to keep your secret? About
What?
the drink.
What secret, mate?
The drink that you served the half-orc who would maybe be less than happy to find out what it was.
I don't think CrossFit can.
You look
She's
at that.
pretty good.
You look at that half-orc.
It's still like
he's not happy.
ABV 1%. Like,
I'm here just to provide happiness. Tell me he's not happy.
What is your secret, friend? If it's good enough, maybe there'll be a gold.
Your drink is water with food coloring. But really though, there's goblins raid these parts, and we'll have to feed you this horseradish. Because we don't have beer here anymore. It's very expensive. So
What?
I saved what little bit we have for myself. Calm down.
No, how can I be calm? A tavern without beer? That is a travesty.
We have liquor. If you shut up, I'll give you a little bit.
hey, what's going on out there?
I'm concerned than angry.
Hey, calm down.
I'm more concerned than angry. I want you to have alcohol to serve to people. I'm not frustrated that you are not doing it. If you do not have it, it is not your fault, but it should be had.
Well, how about we sweeten the deal here? I'll give you a couple shots of this very, very rare spirit. For some help with these goblins, I'm sure I can get a neat little promotion from the owner if I help him with his troubles.
I think that could be arranged now. The shot comes after mission is completed because I have a feeling anything you give me before won't be what I want.
Oh, no. I did stuff one before, one after.
You've given me 2 false drinks now. Why should I believe that will be different?
You got to trust me.
I want to, but I want to drink.
You ever seen a halfling tell a lie before?
I've seen it happen twice tonight.
Okay, give me a moment, I'll be right back.
What's going on out there?
Hey, I need to use the restroom real quick.
Okay.
I go to the bathroom real quick and I transform into a tiefling. And I'm a lady tiefling, very attractive.
Oh,
Large horns. Oh shit.
large horns.
Hello, Governor. Jerome came back there and told me that you needed some help, sweetie. He said you didn't trust him. I got a shot right here for you if you help us with our troubles.
I'd already relatively agreed to help with the troubles if I'm able to.
Well, as a religious lady myself, you do look like the type of chap who would help a lady in need.
I'm always here to help a lady in need.
Turned out to be a double eyebrow raise. You know?
I turned around and I give him the little.
So what you saying? Can I get an oven in here to give you some walking days?
Absolutely. Bring up the answer. I would love to hear more of what is going on.
And then as I'm walking up, I kind of hide. I'm like, hey, I gotta go to the bathroom real quick again. Then I turn back into Jerome. Hey, I got some people out there that say they could help us with the goblin troubles you just reminded me of.
You're talking to Jerome?
Yeah, to the owner of the bar.
Oh, wow. Wow, okay. You should definitely have them go see the mayor at some point. He'll have more information on that. Wow, that would really help us.
They kind of don't trust me. I need you out there. They trust you more.
Oh, really? Okay. Yeah, I'll come on out.
Okay.
All right, great.
I hold on to his cloak as we go outside. Kind of like a little kid. Yeah, Jerome.
Hello, everyone. Wow, you guys look like a tough bunch of adventurers and having a rough time too of it, maybe. Where did you guys come from about?
The Sunless Citadel.
You came from the Sunless Citadel?
On our way.
Okay, all right. That would have been really impressive. The last guy I knew who went down there, that was 12 years ago. This bizarre druid. He came in cloaked, covered in rain. He had this giant toad with him.
Wait, he's a toad? I mean, no, would you like a drink?
No, I would not. We can't cut into our profits.
I'll stay back here. Sorry, keep telling your story more about the toad, please.
Strike one. You don't want to see what happens when you hit strike 8.
Strike 8?
I dock your pay for a day.
Oh, that's okay. I've been making some money on the side. Oh, just kidding. I gotta go to the bathroom real quick.
Does he just assume that you like have bladder syndrome or something?
He's hired like 8 people last day. It's all one guy.
Grass kind of looks at the bartender and is like, that halfling sure has to pee a lot.
Well, it's because of all the. Oh wait, I'm not gonna tell you. The beer.
It's because of all the food died.
The beer does tend to go right through.
Just go right through. That's what they've been saying on our reviews on. Not.
Onion.
I was gonna say that. I was trying to come up with a name for like the board outside the tavern, like in the town, but yeah.
Well, your employee here has been telling me you've had some difficulty keeping things in stock.
Well, because it looks like you guys might be helping us out and you might be understanding, and I mean, you guys look like a ragtag group that might get the situation. Yeah, things have been really rough around here. About, I'd say 10, 12 years ago, this tree started to grow. Every winter it grows this one white apple, and in the summer it grows this one red apple. The red apple can heal almost anything. It's really beneficial to us, and we really want it. And the goblins come sell it in the summer. But once they do that, we try and grow our own saplings from the seeds, and they mysteriously disappear. Something's going on with our saplings, something's going on with these goblins, but the farmers have been having difficulty growing our basic grains. We used to be this wonderful town that people would come for grains for our bread, like the nearby bakery in Waterdeep. But right now, we're just falling on hard times and just trying to make a little bit of pay. You guys are the first people that have come in maybe a month, so we may have taken a little advantage of the situation. I apologize for that, but I'll make it up for you. I'll make you guys great beer if you fix it.
Hey, Mr. Blue Sky over here is
Mr.
the only one who knows about the product.
Oh,
Listen, friends. I'm less upset than you seem to be thinking about that.
I'm
What you've
surprised.
served us is what you've served us. I'm more upset that
Oh.
you don't have a choice to serve us anything else.
Yeah.
And I would.
that's just
That's
how
a
it
shame,
is.
and-
I'm sorry.
A tavern without beer is a
I'm really
temple without
surprised
God.
that you said that you haven't had any visitors in a month. These drinks are delicious.
I'm glad you're enjoying the work. I can get on this guy's side. Leave us a good review. Leave us a good review on the board.
I would be happy to help. And I
Oh, really?
and
Wow.
I
Yeah.
should ask my compatriots if they are as well.
Yeah.
This is something I may not be able to do on my own.
Oh, for sure. You guys go ahead and talk amongst yourselves. If you need any more information, I can point out different places in town.
Please.
But,
Where else
okay.
can we investigate?
Actually, so there is the village hall where Mayor Vernon resides. Verner, I mean. He's an old codgy kind of man, but he wants to see this town do well. He's kind of at the end of his rope, but he'll treat you guys right. Let's see. Let's see, where else around town? You could go to the nearby shrine. There's a nice female gnome that's been there for a while since Liana's kind of been on break, and she's taken over. She's been really great. She's been helping out a lot of the animals and wildlife that have been harmed in the nearby areas. She might
Name
get,
is?
let me dig it up. We all call her Corky. Her name's Dem Knackle, but she likes to go by Corky for whatever reason. We've got a blacksmith also, if you guys need gear, but it's Rourke Lutgear. He's a dwarf smith. He's really great. He's been here with us for a really long time, decades actually, trying to arm people who go into the Citadel. I'm sure he might be very happy to arm you guys if you need anything. Make the situation easier for everyone. But yeah, any questions for me?
Did you have any more information about the druid with the toad?
Why are you so concerned about that?
I've always wanted to have a giant toad.
Jerome, do you have a thing for toads?
Yeah, call me Froggy.
I mean, you are little and hop a lot, and kind of make weird sounds, and pee a lot.
Hey, do you mind?
And hang out in the vats. You're a little amphibious.
Can I get
This is
vacation
getting really
pay if
personal.
I
Where was
join
my
these
notes
guys?
here?
Sure, go right ahead. If you need to take a couple days off, it will help the business.
Oh, yeah, that sounds pretty
Do
good.
you have any martial background? Do you?
I knew how to know it. Okay, can I take a couple of the kegs with me?
Absolutely not.
The
No.
good kegs for a big friend over here.
No.
What
No.
about a glass of water? Come on, a little container of food coloring at least.
Go right ahead. If you want to bribe this trust guy some more, go right ahead.
Yeah,
Just
okay.
not. I can't let you take a time, Daryl.
Hey, mister, can I become your squire?
You just have a halfling sheet ready.
I don't need a squire, but I will take more of the food coloring.
How about I follow you around a bit and learn from
He's
you?
giving Kool-Aid. He's giving you Kool-Aid and you love it.
Come on, I got plenty of drink to go around. We just gotta stop by the local rivers and fountains.
He's anonymous.
All right, I guess you can tag along.
Another week.
So,
Yeah.
although,
Yes.
is there any temples in town?
Absolutely. Who do you follow, by the way? I'm curious. You're obviously a cleric. What gods do you follow?
Our Father Thor.
Oh, Thor. That's great. Very powerful. I can see why you seem to be making this kind of adventure, a pilgrimage. It is the shrine for Palor. our great sun god. I'm very grateful that he's here. He continues to provide us with the sun we need, but sadly, we just don't have the ability to protect our grains. But I'm sure Corky will maybe have something for you and your paladin friend here.
Any temple is a point of contact with the gods. So
Yes, absolutely.
Baylor is a
you can pray for, as long as they're in a similar alignment. I think you can pray with just about anybody at this temple.
Thank you very much.
Yes.
Well, I'm also interested in going to see Corky because I heard from the barkeep she might be taking care of some animals that need tending to, and she's also a gnome.
That she is.
I'd like to get to know her.
Hi.
I wouldn't mind the company.
Right.
Random, would you also like to join us to the shrine?
I actually have a prior engagement.
All right.
So you enjoy yourself.
That's right.
I give him the 3 gold. I give him the 3 gold that that he gave me.
So
Maybe it'll be the same
Okay.
tavern for tonight, and if you want, we can go tomorrow in the morning.
So you can enjoy yourself. I'll enjoy myself.
Yeah.
We'll be back up tomorrow morning.
All right.
I looked up at Crust and went.
Enjoy it.
I got an extra little gold on me today. You wanna go gambling?
Well, so an event happens. A dwarf barbarian comes through, rough and tough, kind of looks you guys over and seats himself alone at that table, but seems to be continuing to stare over your guys' direction. I'll leave it at that. Go ahead and...
He looks like he's staring you down, mate. I would be a squire if this
Should I-
little fool.
I mean, who wouldn't
Should I do
stare
a
at me?
perception check?
Sure, if you want.
Fuck's sake. I got a 2.
Okay, can I try one too? Standing next to him.
Yeah, go ahead.
I'll do whatever my master does.
Danny.
Perception. 14.
Okay. You perceive that he is probably like a middle-aged dwarf. He looks pretty like battle-scarred. He's been around the block. He keeps looking over specifically at Krusk and kind of just staring at the back of his head with like a lot of like contempt and rage. He kind of looks like he has a similar energy to Krusk. Like they probably have similar histories.
What's the similarity in here?
Very similar, amazing flowing locks, but mixed in with some more braids and stuff too.
Hey, big guy. There's this guy behind you that's staring you down. I think you should know.
Alright, so I'm gonna turn around and look at him. I'm just gonna... I gotta go take this one, guys. Is he sitting over here?
Yep.
I'm gonna just walk over to him.
Cool blimey, if it isn't Krusk.
Well, look who it is.
It's, do you really not recognize me?
No, I know
It's
who
me, Dimbor Boftiker.
Yeah, that's right, dude.
You should know since we used to run around together.
No, I remember, but what brings you down here? Fancy running into you.
Well, you know our buddy, you know who. I came to check in on you. Heard you partaking on some sort of quest here.
Came to check in on me, huh?
Yep.
You think I can't take care of this myself?
Well, you know, Krusk, you know what went wrong, and you know you left, and now no one trusts you. I've got to make sure you're not going to do anything to screw us over, Krusk.
Don't worry, I know what happened, and I'm working to fix it. And I can take care of this myself.
If you say so, but just know, I'll be keeping an eye on you.
Oh yeah? And what would you even do anyway?
Well, I've got axes too.
I'd like to see you try, but unfortunately it won't come to that, because I'll get this taken care of.
Whatever you say, Krusk, old buddy. Hey, barmaid, get me whatever beer's on tap.
And one more thing, you tell our friend, our mutual friend, if he has a message he wants to deliver to me, he can do it himself.
You know him. He's always preoccupied, Krusk. He can't waste time on a small fry like you. You used to be one of the best, Krusk. What happened?
Small fry, huh? I think you should have to buy me a drink for that.
No.
Speaking of
You should
drinks,
buy me and my fellows a drink for leaving us on the battlefield the way you did. We needed that support, Krusk. You didn't have it.
I'm just gonna get up and walk away and
Master, I brought you some beer.
Oh, you were there the whole time.
No, I just brought it over.
Oh, okay.
Here you go, sir.
Where's my beer?
This is for you.
Oh, thank you, little one.
Yeah,
I'm
he's
grateful.
my master. How do you know him?
He and I go way back. We're kind of buds, if you can tell.
Do you have a squire too? Because I see he has one and you don't.
We're best friends.
We're bestest friends.
Oh,
I'm just staring him down.
I like your hair. How'd you get your braids like that?
I was watching this temple.
Hey, Chris.
I'm still watching the dancer.
Hey. So, now that that guy's out picture, when you see that gambling, got the gold still.
I mean, that
Where are we
is pretty
gambling?
done, so it's up to you guys.
Where are we gambling?
Well, you know, over by there's a couple of loose halflings I know that hide behind the temple. Dice, gamble on dice. What do you say? Behind the temple, gamble on dice. 1 gold.
So what my option is go to the temple or gamble with Danny?
It's pretty late at night, so the temple's probably pretty close off at this
Yeah, we're
point.
gonna
We're gonna
probably
wait
get
till
the
Yeah, the
morning.
pious
Yeah.
ones are waiting until the morning. Bright, beautiful day to go hit up the
I guess we can roll some dice.
There's also, so Jerome forgot to mention because it wasn't relevant to quest stuff necessarily, but there is a general store that might be worth talking to somebody there. Jerome will off to the side tell you guys that her it's really sad. She had 2 twins that went off to the Summit Citadel a long time ago. Well, not a long time, a month ago. They haven't come back since, so might be worth
Only ever comes back to this place.
Is the general store open?
Nah.
So just another point of interest.
All right.
Well,
you guys do whatever.
You
I know
get
where
your
you're. That'll get to you.
did I
for
get
sure.
my hand axes back? No, because you didn't go down in the.
Oh, wait! One last thing. All right.
I still have because I had 4, right?
I'm so excited.
So I have 2.
I'm so excited. So, Dimbor Boftiger, he goes by Dim also for short. He leaves, but as soon as he leaves and he's going through, this haughty elf woman
Oh my God.
comes in. Not haughty like hot, but like angsty elf woman comes in. She takes a look around the bar and just kind of raises these 2 axes up and go, "Whose are these?
Hey, those are my axes.
These are yours?
Yeah.
I found these down in the tunnels."
Why were you down in the tunnels?
Because I keep an eye on the tunnels. Do you remember where you left these axes?
I think one was in a bat and one might have been in a giant spider.
You're absolutely right. And you know why that's a problem?
I can't think of why it'd be a problem.
Because they're majestic creatures.
Oh god. Is this PETA?
This is Itga, Elves for the Ethical Treatment of Giant Animals. I am here because you have violated MIPA, the Magical Environmental Protection Agency. And I'm here to summons you to court. You will have to come.
Are you fucking kidding me?
At the end of the following 10-day and
Can
represent
somebody
yourself.
back me up here?
These are your axes, correct?
You like
These are majestic creatures.
The spiders are gonna kill everybody. What was I supposed to do?
Not kill them, communicate with them.
I don't know. I don't talk to
They were a
spiders.
rare breeding species left down there. We were gonna.
Is somebody gonna back me up here?
Wait,
It's gonna take another 50 years for
those
each
axes don't
generation.
look that familiar. Aren't yours have a silver handle to them? I wink.
What are you doing with your eye? That was weird.
I jump out.
I've known my master for a long time. He's not the type of person to do that.
Look, okay, maybe these aren't my axes, but I will take them off your hands.
How about I give you 1 gold?
I am obviously not gonna be able to get through to you people. The papers are here. You have been summoned, Krusk, to court.
Look, here's the thing. You down in those tunnels, how do you go through those tunnels and not have giant bats attack you?
I'm an elf. I'm a wood elf. I speak to the animals. I commune. I was keeping an eye on that family for decades.
Okay, listen, lady. We tried. I did talk to the spiders, and we could only convince some of them to let us through.
Oh, I see a forest. Thank you. Thank you for trying. I talked to Bat C. I'm very grateful.
Oh yeah.
I did the best I could with what I had. He was
I have to
pretty
go into a treatment
low
center.
intelligence.
And really, we liberated most of the spiders from some benevolent.
Yeah, it was for the good of the many. They were attacking the other spiders.
Well,
tried.
no, but you did your best. But the state that I found that Bat A,
Oh god.
spiders X and Y in,
I'm sorry about that. That was.
And not to
I will
mention-
admit that might have been a little too far.
Spider Z seemed really shook up. So I just can't believe the state that you guys left that home in.
This Spider Z's still alive?
Is there a
X and
Z?
Y. Z would be a third.
I just looked up in Crush and I was like,
Man, I remember that. The way you jumped off that cliff and killed that bat.
Yeah, let's maybe not
Wait a
talk about
second.
and then I go upstairs and I go out of view.
You want to know?
What?
You want to know what was so sad? Bat C was pregnant with Bat A's baby.
Oh my god!
this. He's still alive. He ran away.
She did not. She made it to the temple here in town, had her babies, but passed away in the night.
Well, the baby's just still alive. I don't see him.
No father, no father, no mother.
That's why you
When you
need to
raise
take
these
care of
bats,
them.
Crust,
No, I don't want to raise a fucking bat.
well, they need a father. They need a parent. They know those caves. They need someone to raise them.
Somebody want to raise some bats?
Where's Gary when we need him?
I knew a guy
Gary
who
would
was,
surely
I
take
knew a
care
guy
of
who was
that.
trying to put a circus together. Maybe the bats would work well in his circus.
Okay. I'm back from cleaning up a table.
Crust,
Were you speaking of Gary? What a funny chap. Tell me about these bats. How many bats?
there's a singular bat left. The other bats have been put up for adoption or flown off. There's a singular bat left.
You see that little
The
guy
temple
over
being raised, I
there?
don't know.
Hey, when that bat grows up, can he carry that little girl over there in its bat wings?
I mean, yes, based off its lineage, it should get quite large.
Hey,
Yeah.
yeah, it's a bat that can carry you.
I
In
mean,
50 years.
it's gonna take so
How to
long.
train your dragon.
Okay,
In no years, it's not.
I'll if you want to give it back, I am just a starting adventure. I'm a squire to this big man here.
Well, I'll just say visit the temple tomorrow. There's been a fox family that's been impacted in the recent kind of wars with the blight, and there's been just this leftover little bat that's hanging out.
Ellie kind of perks up at the sound of foxes and is a bit more interested in going on.
Wait a second, there's a bat.
There's
Is
a bat,
Is
there's
he
a
one of the
fox.
ones in that cave?
There's even, I don't know, a hidden badger family in a cave. There's a lot of animals have been impacted by this.
Yeah, I'm not much of an animal guy myself.
Well,
Do you feel
What are we
kind
gonna do with this big bat?
Do you feel kind of bad about killing their family?
no, I don't feel bad about
Ross,
killing a fucking
if you
bat.
come to court and show
Come
remorse,
to court.
Rusk, listen to
we
me.
might take time off your sentence.
I will.
Don't you have to?
I'm not
and I
only a
say-
squire. I'm also your lawyer right now.
You should find someone to represent you. You don't seem like the most charismatic chap.
Rusk, before I came to this bar, I was a halfling lawyer.
Wait.
I've
Why don't you
lost
go-
many cases.
Yeah, I don't think that you're going to be my lawyer.
Persuasion.
You might have to sit this one out.
I'm leaving you with these papers.
What papers?
I'm making my leave.
I'm not reading these papers, and I hand them off to
I'll take the papers.
14 persuasion, does that do anything?
She's already gone. She's left the papers. It's been done.
I'm just
I
sort
grab
of
the papers
I've
and
been
I
served.
Crust, what are you gonna do?
put them in my afro. Where I keep all my stuff.
I'm not going to court, I'll tell you that. It's ridiculous.
Rusk,
You know how many adventurers kill bats all the time?
you know that this town is poor on supplies. I've told you the goblins are raiding us, but what you don't know is that
Well, if I go
we
kill the
have
goblins, am I going to get fucking goblin served? Am I going to get sued by goblins?
Yeah, maybe.
we have some mighty bounty hunters in this town.
That's a little insidious.
Yeah, what are you saying?
They'll hunt down, that's what I'm saying. I had a patron in this town that killed a family of anteaters.
My law just
They
has
got
with
killed.
Gordon. We're familiar.
Look, I gotta process all this. I'm going to bed for the night.
I thought you were better than this.
I throw the gold coin at him and I run upstairs.
To pee or to cry? Okay, well, the dancer finally finishes her dance and kind of leans over and is like, hey, I see you're still here.
Smoke a cigarette in my room.
Are you wanting any services? I'm free for the night.
Maybe I must.
Yeah. Let's just go upstairs and
All right.
have a conversation.
I do have to say, I don't do anything for free, you know. You are pretty cute, so I'll give you a discount. But just 1 gold piece. Does that sound good?
Yeah.
That is super cheap for sex, just saying.
I've already paid like 5.
Wait, you've already paid? You should get your money back, honey.
It's not important.
All right, honey. Well, come on upstairs. There's a special room just for the 2 of us.
All right, we go.
What is that, the heart?
Up we go. Well,
Honeymoon suite.
it would be rude to leave a lady waiting, so yeah, we go upstairs immediately. Oh my gosh, it's a heart bed.
Wow.
Well, honey, I don't want to push you too far. There's some things I'm into.
Uh-oh.
Are you into being tied up by chance?
Oh, what do I have on me that I could lose? Yeah, we're doing it.
Ooh, I see you came equipped. Let's spread you out here on the bed.
50 odds in the room.
Are you okay with a little blindfold too?
Yeah, we're going on. Yeah.
All right. Well. Okay, honey. So here we go. On the count of 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Oh.
Holy fuck.
She unblindfolds you and is in different clothes and different garb. It's still her, and she says, "How's it going?"
I like it. Whoa, what are we doing?
Are you the Randall Flowers I've heard so much about?
You're on your own.
I've done my research on you, Randall. What are you doing here? Why are you on this adventure?
Well, you know, what I'm always up to, just making friends, just trying to have a good time.
I know about you and Ansel and your little history that you guys have and your little escapades. You consider...
Ansel?
Yeah. I know everything. Everything.
Okay, and
I'm just trying to see what your motivations are for going on this quest.
I think this is very weird foreplay, but you haven't lost me yet, but where is this going?
She firmly grabs you by the crotch once, so you take her more seriously. Just so you know, this isn't going any further tonight, but I have things I need to do in the Citadel, and I need to make sure you're going to mess those up.
Okay, well, I will try my best. Can you tell me what your plans are?
Not right now. I just need you to not mess them up. So I'll be keeping an eye on you. Just keep doing what you're doing for now, I guess. But...
Okay. I'm very scared, but
Very
those apple bottom jeans, they make me wonder if you can shed any light on the bottom of our apple mystery.
That's another thing. Well, you might be onto something there on why I'm checking out this on the Citadel. Maybe we'll meet up again.
I certainly hope so.
We'll just say, Sumi sends her regards.
I just hope next time I give you gold, we're a little more clear on the actual arrangements of this deal.
You can have your piece back here. I mean,
well,
unless you just like being teased. She reaches over you and gives you a soft little kiss and whispers in your ear, and it's just like, "Goodbye, flowers," and just is gone in the night.
A little bit of pee trickles out a little bit. I was like, that was so hot. Worth every bit of silver. Yeah. And now I have less than half the money that I started with today.
Is there any other entrance exit other than the main one?
Oh,
Did I even get
there's just, I mean, the second floor, there's more rooms over there that are normal rooms, and then there's just the main
I mean, if
floor.
I wanted to, like, exit the bar.
Oh, shit.
If I wanted to exit the bar, is there any other exits other than just, like, the front door?
No, just the front door. Maybe on the back.
Cora doesn't want to help with this. Sorry,
He's still
Jordan.
thinking about her in his head.
That's, sorry she got you that hot and bothered.
Oh, yeah. Got me nervous.
I'm gonna tell it to her in a second.
Well, that is a different experience
I'm out, because I gotta
than I
swing
thought
that.
I paid for.
Well, no, she gave you your gold back, but
Oh, you have the gold
no,
back.
she leaves it on your chest.
Oh, wonderful.
It's very cold and it just kind of makes your nipples hard.
Oh,
leaves you
wonderful.
like-
Hey, do you have a ring?
But your halfling is
Am I still tied up?
So,
You're still
I'm
tied up.
I join you outside.
Hansel's gonna go outside, but I want to use disguise self to make myself appear like dim,
Uh-huh.
and I will walk up to Krusk again, as far as he knows.
Oh, you're the dwarf?
I'm dim,
You did.
Dwarf.
Wait, what?
the dwarf barbarian.
Who's Stuart? How are you dead? You're not a changeling, are you?
I can use disguise self. It's one of my domain spells.
Well, fuck you. Alright, should I? Well, I can't do the voice, so good luck.
I don't even remember the voice, but just
God blimey, governor.
Oh, for fuck's sake, you're back now?
Krusk, old friend. I am one of the few that still supports you. That's why they sent me to watch over you. I want you to know that. I want to see you come back to us. What happened? Tell me. Why did you leave?
Dude, you know already what happened. I'm not actually next to
I don't
that.
understand why you had to go. I know what you did. You never explained why.
Well, if you knew what I did, then you would know why I did it.
Very true. Very true. You guys have enough of a history there that it's pretty wordless between you two.
Those were different times, Krusk. Things can change, but not without you. We need you.
Very different conversation.
I got this court date tomorrow.
10
You need
days.
help, Logan?
No.
You're good? Okay.
I'm gonna complete my mission, but apparently I have to go to court first for killing a fucking bat.
And a spider.
Can you spare a smoke for an old war buddy?
No. All right, fine.
You hate this guy. Alright, well, hopefully we get back to the better days. I'll always remember you from the glory days, brother.
I don't think things will ever be the same, but we'll see.
Wait, while they're still outside, I walk up to Ellie inside.
Oh, yeah?
I'm like, hey, remember me? And then I'm actually back to myself again.
Oh! It's been you the whole time.
Yeah, I was Jerome. Can you believe it? They all ate it up.
I get a kick out of that.
Jerome and Jerome, that's pretty good.
I can't believe it's you. Where have you been?
You know, from all the way back. I don't quite remember. I was drunk through it all. But I did meet Gary. He told me about you guys and where to come. So
Oh, you met Gary.
He's kind of a little on the lighter side, humor-wise, but that's okay. I had him sign a contract to join my circus, though, so we're doing pretty good.
I'm
Fucking
glad.
contract.
Good for you. Well, listen, when we went on this mission, I'm sure Gary told you, we were digging around in a cave and I found something that I thought only you would like. It's really heavy. It's this necklace, and it's just really heavy and really large. But it says something. It's gold, and it says something, but I don't know what it says. But I think you would understand it, so I picked it up for you.
No, let me see. You used to have it right now?
Well,
Yeah, it's right here.
So it's a big, thick, like gold chain. It's an abyssal, and you can read that, and it says thug.
Oh my god. I pour out the good quality stuff that we barely have enough of. Have a little taste of this. I'm about to put this on. Oh
Okay.
my god. You see this chain? You want to know what it says?
Yeah, what does it say?
It says, I am the greatest warrior of all time.
That seems like too much to say for
This
such a
is
short
a
name.
very simple language.
Wow.
Alright, I'm gonna take your word
Have
for
to take a
it.
note of
I
that.
don't understand what it says.
Shit, I know Infernal. I was hoping I knew Abyssal. I was like, I'm gonna come in here and say otherwise.
So right now, let's just say for the time being, I'm having a real good old time
Infernal's
pretending to
pretty
be
similar.
Jerome.
Jerome, you could roll if you want. It's pretty similar, so if you roll well
Okay.
enough, you might kind of get what it says.
I'll have to be in the same room later.
I turn back into Jerome. I'm like,
Uh-huh.
hey, just pretend like I'm the greatest squire in the world. So
Okay.
I can hang out with a big guy for a little bit, but just know it's still me. I'm here if you need me.
Okay.
It's kind of cute.
It's our little secret.
We have a spare room upstairs if you want it. You don't have to pay any gold. I already charged out the ass to the guy.
Now that I know that's you, yeah, I know that's true. Okay, that's fine with me.
Well,
Great
is someone
place
gonna
to stay
find
tonight.
Logan like the next morning?
Yeah, I think
Where's
so.
Logan at?
Well, Quest is going to bed.
Yeah, I'm
pissed off.
going to bed too. Tired.
That didn't work at all. I wanted you to tell me your backstory.
Shit, man. Shit.
Yeah, I think Anzo will call it a night as well. But you know, every night before bed I pray.
How much was the room to stay in again?
It was just like one room?
It's a gold
Yeah.
price.
One room, yeah.
Except for me.
Yep, and I mean, you can sell some of your trinkets at like this general store.
Remember, I threw that gold at you. You can pick it up off
Oh
the ground.
yeah,
Hey.
you threw that gold at me. I'll use that gold to pay for my room.
Alright, so it seems like Ansel goes up to his own private room. It's pretty dark in there, but he has one candle ready, and he goes over as an infernal and tries to put it out, but instead, when he pulls his fingers away, it grows into this large green flame, and this shadowy figure of Loki comes out and goes, "Hello, brother. How's it going?"
Ooh.
Loki. Pleasant surprise.
I've seen you've been doing my work. I appreciate that.
Always, always. I aim to please.
So, I've heard whisperings you might be looking for this sphere annihilation down in the Sunless Citadel.
You can trust your whispers, yes?
That could be a very valuable object to you, me, my followers.
I follow.
What would it take for you to finally come to my side for real and retrieve that sphere, the Black Sun?
Remember that I will always serve you, but a part of me will always have to serve your brother.
I really hoped he wouldn't come up right now, but he just always does, doesn't he? He just kind of rams his way into any conversation, any situation. Look, Ansel, I've done a lot for you. Now do something for me, for real.
Anything.
I will check back in soon. And then the flame flickers out, and the room is just pitch black, and Ansel's just left in the darkness. Alright. What else? How are we doing the next day? The thing that I've written down many times
Yeah,
is
the sphere of...
it's a sphere of annihilation, specifically the Black Sun.
Oh yeah, the black sun, yeah.
Can I before the night is done, I'm just sitting at the
Yeah?
bar by myself. I have two beers
Animal
out,
Crossing.
one in front of me and one right next to me, and I'm just talking to myself.
Oh, yeah?
Seemingly, I'm like, let's see what I say.
Yeah?
Do you really think it's a good idea for me to be with these people? I don't know if they're gonna help me really do what I'm trying to do with Ice. Yeah, well, I guess I'll follow them for now. And then I drink both beers. And I go
Stumbling on the way out.
I just put some pillows down right here because I don't really have a room for them to work around the dance floor and pass out.
So that's where we'll leave it for now for episode 7. Our characters have had their first day in Oakhurst, specifically here at the Old Boar Inn, and in the next episode, we'll find out exactly what happens come morning. Thanks for listening.